Hey family, so I'm going to show you this video about what is a credit card, and then I'm going to talk about it. So here's our video. Enjoy.
Welcome to learningmall.com. Today I'm going to be answering the question, what is a credit card? So, I see people paying for things by credit card every day. And to be honest, I wasn't exactly sure what a credit card was. Well, I know it's a little rectangular piece of plastic, but how does it actually work? I love solving mysteries, so I set myself on a mission to find out the answer. First, I asked my mom, and she said a credit card is a way to pay for things. You can use cash, a debit card which deducts the money directly from your account, or use a credit card. The money that you spend goes on to a bill, which you have to pay at the end of the month. So a credit card is borrowing money, a bit like a loan. Then I asked my dad, and he said, credit cards usually charge you interest to borrow the money. You need to pay the balance, the money that you spent by the end of the month. Next was my gran. If you don't pay off the full balance, what you owe by the end of the month, the credit card company will charge an interest fee. The longer you take to pay the money back, the bigger the fee. After that, my Uncle Day came along. Sometimes you can get an interest-free credit card. This means they won't charge you any interest for a set time period. For example, the credit card company might say, we won't charge you any interest for 12 months. But then my mom jumped back in. Yes, but you have to remember that if you don't pay off the balance within the 12 months, then you will start paying interest. So you have to be careful. Back to Uncle D again. Credit card companies will also set a credit limit on your account. This means that they'll only allow you to spend a certain amount of money. So if your credit card limit is £500, that's all you will be allowed to spend. You should always say, well within your limit. Wow, what a lot of information. At that point, I decided to go and hide in my room because my whole family is now getting excited and wanted to tell me more and more. I'm sorry, but that's enough info for my brain to process after I had a hard day at school. Thanks for learning with us today. Why not subscribe or pop over and visit us at www.learningmall.com.
All right, guys. So I love that little video because it's a child that's explaining it. Oops, sorry about that. So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about what a credit card really is then. All right, so credit card, guys, you can use to pay for something. So if you go to the store and you buy a pair of shoes, okay, buy a pair of Jordans, you can go to the credit card company, you can go to the store, you can buy them, and then you can pay with a credit card. What happens then is you are not actually paying that money right then and right there. You are putting it, like he said, on a bill. So your bill would add up. Shoes for that day, if they cost $50, then you'd have $50. And then say right after going to get your shoes, you go to a restaurant and you get a pizza. You pay for the pizza with your credit card. Again, you're not paying for it right that second, but you put it on it goes on your bill. So then you have shoes for $50 and you have your bill, and you have your bill for your pizza. So shoes and now pizza. Then you go somewhere else and you have to get some groceries for dinner, and you have to get chicken that you're going to cook later. That you pay with your credit card and it goes on your bill. Then by the end of the month, you have to pay all of the money on the bill back. So say you had your shoes, you had your pizza, and you had your chicken that you had to go buy. All of that you would have to pay then at once to the credit card company because they like let you borrow that money originally, and then at the end of the month you have to pay all of it back. If you don't pay it all back, the credit card companies say, "Oh, that's okay," but they put some money, interest, on the money that you did not pay for. So now you're not only paying for the shoes and the pizza and the chicken, but now since you missed that month payment, you're paying extra on top of that because you haven't paid it back yet. So then you're paying for the shoes, the pizza, the chicken, and extra money that you didn't actually spend. But because you didn't pay it back right away, they add that extra money on. So that's how credit card companies can kind of confuse people and trick people, because if you don't pay for everything, then you have extra money that you have to pay that you didn't even spend. Okay? Now, a debit card is different. A debit card goes directly to your checking account or directly to your savings account. So you could go to the store, this is a debit card, you could pay with your debit card, and that money directly comes out from your account. So a debit card, you do not have bills at the end of the month. It doesn't add up. You don't have interest. It just comes straight out of your account. Okay, so that's a debit card. Debit cards are really, I think, better to start with, not starting with a credit card, because if you start with a debit card, then you kind of understand how much money you're spending, how much money you have, making sure not to go over things, because you cannot use more money than you have in the bank, right? Because it's coming directly from the bank account. So that's the difference between a debit and a credit card. Debit card comes straight out of your account, and you don't have bills to pay at the end of the month or interest. But credit card, you don't have to have the money right away, but you have to have it at the end of the month to pay the credit card company, or you get extra money added on top of your bill. So that is the difference between a credit and a debit card, all right? At JA BizTown, you guys were using debit cards. You guys are at JA Hometown, you will be using debit cards, okay? So that's coming directly out of your account, all right? All right, guys.